Hello everybody and welcome back to the world of horror. Last time in the previous episode we played the tutorial case, the tutorial mission and all that. Today we're going to play a full game extracurricular activity. It might take over an hour, but I'm planning to upload this on Sunday or Saturday, so yeah, it sounds like a good video you could watch during those days. Also, since last time we're going to make a couple of changes. We are going to enable the music and make this completely full screen, since the game allows it. So yeah, let's not waste any time with words and dive right on in. As I said, we're playing extracurricular activity. This option will prepare the standard skeptic playthrough, that's the difficulty level, allowing us to start the game without worrying about in-depth stuff for now. We will tackle those on later videos. City of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Robot figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. I've read all this in the previous episode, but you know, it's nice. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the doomed town. The thing forsaken by God. This is the elder god we are facing in this case. Banished to the other dimensions a long time ago, Goizo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport the spray straight through reflective glass. The glimpses behind your reflection are just the beginning of a real nightmare. The rule that this old god sets is resting at home raises doom. We will see what those things mean. I explained a couple of stuff during the previous episode, but I'm going to explain more as we go. Our backstory is World of Horror character exclusive perk cards only. So when we level up, the perk cards we have to choose from are specific to this character we're playing. Also, we cannot choose the character for this mode, the extracurricular activity. Fantastic, we're in the game. Welcome to the World of Horror. So, our inventory is here, our stats are here, a little bit better than what we had during the tutorial mission. Our doom counter is here. When this reaches 100%, we instantly lose, but we get a special ending, and we have a few more option buttons here, like Old God. It gives us a few details about the old god we're facing. Stats about us, how much time has passed, the game seed, and all that. Town status, some effects will appear as we solve mysteries, and we can check them out right here. Allies and perks, when we level up we pick up perks, which will be displayed here, and also at some points we can recruit some allies. Our status screen, effects that we have acquired and all that. Spells, we will find some spells down the road, and our items. We can check out the Lighthouse. The ominous Lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. We can choose to enter it, but we don't have the keys necessary. We're going to need 5 keys indicated here, but in this specific mission, extracurricular activity, we need only 4 keys. So yeah, let's visit our home. The city is changing fast and you can't recognize it anymore. Yeah, after you unlock some things, you can choose to make some changes through your playthrough. So I'm going to leave it as default for now and just continue. We check our mailbox, it's empty. Sometimes you can get mail, specifically when we finish with mysteries, we get the keys in our mailbox. So yeah. We're in our room, we can do a couple of things here. We can open this cabinet here. Doesn't have anything, sometimes it has an empty bottle. We can watch TV. Some of our readers report a strange tall man dressed in white taking the metro after dark, apparently stalking lone passengers. Please take care and avoid traveling alone. That's good info there. We can take a bath. We have 3 types of bath: hot water, warm water, and cold water. Warm water gives us experience, cold water restores reason, hot water restores stamina. We're currently at full stamina and reason, so yeah, let's gain a small experience boost, like 5 points. Yeah, that's it. Also, if we had the empty bottle, we could fill it up with water. We can change clothes, let's not do that now. We can pick out the peephole at our door, and we see a weird figure back there. Someone is standing in the shadow, watching your door. Screw you! We can save. We can access our storage, we don't have anything right now. We can start a new mystery, get back to the down screen, and custom mysteries. Let's start investigating one mystery. In this here wall, inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there is something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want, but beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries, meaning that certain cases will have effects that will affect other cases we are trying to solve. It doesn't matter for now, it will matter and can actually give you some great benefits or great penalties depending on how you solve mysteries. But yeah, for this time we'll just pick them out one by one. Macabre Memoir of Morbid Mermaids. Ooh, that's actually a fancy one. I have discovered some endings to that already, like you can see down there on the left side of the screen. Sorrowful Saga of Moonlight Sailors. Spine-chilling story of school scissors, this is the one we solved during the tutorial mission. And Perilous Parable of the Peculiar Painting. I can't remember this one. So yeah, let's start this one, the scissors one, since we've already done it. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it, a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. I'm not going to read all of this again since we've already read it for the first video. Let's start investigating the mystery. They have left us with a notebook. If the rumors are true, we have to stop the tall woman. We'll need to perform a ritual. We need blessed chalk and a specific sigil we must, draw to summon her. Now, we can check out the school lockers. If we had solved another mystery first or had accessed the town, we could have bought or found the tiny key needed to open one of the school lockers. So, yeah, specifically this one. Let's check out this one. We find a wooden bat. I will equip it. It requires strength to be more effective, so yeah, it's better than nothing. And this last one should be a scary thing. Yeah. You damaged our reason. Ooh boy. So, yeah, nothing to do really. Let's explore the school. Wait, why is it suddenly so dark outside? You stand by the window to take a look. Black smoke emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in an oily vapor. So, we can either observe the smoke, it will be an attribute check, I can't remember which one, and run from the window. I think this is a safe way out, but I'm not 100% sure. Already we have taken 1% of doom, let's call it damage, or progress, or whatever. So yeah, before we choose, let me note that I might lose in this video. I might, at some point in none of those cases, lose, so don't expect much. Let's observe the smoke, yes. Perception check, success. Sludgy vapors rise slowly upward, forming a perfect spiral. You back away from the window, surprised by this curious phenomenon. Had we failed this check, we would have either taken damage on our stamina or reasoning, or the doom bar would have progressed. But instead, we just get some experience. Fantastic. You feel like something horrible is happening within the school. You must hide and find those items. Okay, dude, I'm exploring, you know. Nothing we can click on the screen. Let's go. Suddenly, everything slows to a crawl. Ooh, we're facing an enemy. The Time Warper. It does 1 damage to all our stats, meaning both stamina and reasoning. This is the battle screen, the combat screen. Most of the times, on normal enemies, you just have to, prepare, attack, then maybe get a second attack in if you have the time. This is the time bar that will fill up with our attacks. You can also defend, find weapons, use, allies or something like that, and sometimes perform spells and spiritual actions. We'll see those as we play. For now, let's launch this sequence, preparation for a certain attack and then a kick. Okay, we dealt some damage to you, but not lethal. Let's continue with the same pattern here. Hard attack and then a kick. You're down to 4 health, you are dead. Next round. We took some damage, but we'll gain some experience. Also some chance to gain some items there, but our doom is progressing further. You found an additional page from your friend's diary. It seems that a blessed chalk was left in the pool. You must hurry and find it. Let's check the friend's diary first. We need this symbol, we've read. all this before, I've hidden the candles in one of the classrooms. That's the thing we need to know. Go back and keep exploring. On the roof, you find the girl your friend was talking about. In one hand, she holds a bag, in the other a pair of bloody scissors. This is not the lady we're looking for. This is somebody marked by the scissor lady, Maru, specifically. We're following the same pattern. Prepare for attack, heavy attack, and then a kick. You damaged both our stamina and reasoning, but down you go. More experience and no items. We found the blessed sock. We can use it to draw the sigil. Let's check again which is the sigil we need. That doesn't exactly look right. Or maybe it was. I mean, the back pattern was certainly that one. Maybe it's just that. We're going to risk it. Let's keep exploring. Anatomy class. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model, its heart still beating. 1 damage to our stamina. The sound of scissors is getting louder. We must hurry. Let's keep exploring then. You stumble upon the computer room. This is a good opportunity to check the school's database to look for anything that might help your investigation. If we check it out, again, it's going to be a stat, an attribute check. Let's see what happens. Knowledge check, failure. This should be obvious that it was a knowledge check. You find a curious folder containing photos. With rising horror, you discover that you are in every one of them. Ooh, now that's really spooky. The last photo shows a smiling man standing over your bed. Okay, you creeped me out. We found the holy candles in our friend's backpack. We light them up as distracted by the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. Let's do it. Wait, what's that? Ooh, the scissors lady is approaching. The sigil and holy candles don't seem to have any effect on the horrible monster. Had you drawn it wrong? Yeah, apparently we have drawn the sigil wrong. Frozen in fear, you watch as the twitching horror gets closer and closer. It raises its enormous scissors and croaks. Am I beautiful? This is going to make our combat harder. 30 HP. Let's just hit her as hard as we can. Our kick missed. Yeah, I'm going the brute's way here, just hit her until she no longer moves. And one more hit should do it. There we go. I think we got a bad ending to this. The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. The only trace left of her is the large scissor. You stare at them, unsure what to feel. Something tells you you want to keep them. You need them. Very slowly, you pick up the scissors and your mouth widens in a smile. Okay, this is the second ending. It gives us the cursed scissors. Scissors, woman is gone for good, or is she? You shudder knowing the urban legend will inspire another kid in another city to try and summon the Eldritch being. And here are rewards. Experience, minus 5% Doom. The Doom bar has gone below 0%. It restores some of our stamina and time passes 1 day forward. Let's finish the mystery. And now we have a town effect. The old gold stairs. Check here to reveal the effect. The roads leading out of town were closed by the police. We'll have to find another way out. Investigating places located outside the city, village, mansion and forest costs 1 more Doom. That's acceptable, I would say. Also, let's finally check these cursed scissors. Sharp, one-handed, based on low knowledge, meaning this modifies our attack chance to hit and damage. Good speed, good attack, low chance to hit, and small chance of phrasing Doom after each attack. I'm going to keep my wooden bat if you don't mind, so yeah, I can actually sell this for 2 funds. That's fantastic. Now we have 8. Let's go back to our home. Inside your mailbox you find a small key. What is it doing here? It was rewarded to us for finishing the mystery. Now we have 1 of the 5, or actually 4 as I said earlier. Fantastic, let's take a peek through the peephole again. Ooh, who is that weirdo? Probably just my imagination. Okay, let's take a bath and again use it to gain some experience. Now, one would say, why don't you heal up your stamina or your reasoning? You'll see why in just a moment. There, up to 89 experience points. When we reach 100, we gain a level. Still nothing in the drawer. Let's check the TV. We are shocked by what she did. Her voice was always so calm. Ominous. Fantastic, let's start a new mystery. We finished this one, only 3 left. Now, this one, the Perilous Parable of the Peculiar Painting, now that I saw the endings I have gotten, will lead us out of town. First, we need to do some things in town. Sorrowful Saga of the Moonlight Sailors. Yeah, let's start with this one. It began with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean. A dark, writhing ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. He hid himself away for a week, adoring it, not to be seen until one moonlit night when a young girl spotted his boat drifting away, a large lantern swinging at the helm, and the captivated fisherman singing eerily to his catch. Now more and more fishermen have begun to find the vile ooze in their nets, and one by one they are disappearing. Soon the ocean will have taken them all. Ooh. And here it is, the town map. You start your investigation hoping to overhear some rumors at the fish market. Also, here we see what we need to do, beyond our basic searches in order to get some bonuses from the mystery, from solving this mystery. We have to discard 2 items to complete this quest. Unfortunately, we have no items right now. I should have kept those scissors. What can we do here? We can choose places in the city like our apartment, downtown, the apartment building, the hospital, school, seaside, forest, the village and the mansion, and we can investigate those places by clicking this so we can progress the mystery. But first, some of these places have special interactions, like if we go downtown, we can shop for items. Sure. Okay. Salt deals 8 damage to ghost type enemies. Backpack, we have 2 more inventory slots. Sewing kit can be used as medicine. We patch up our own wounds and recover 3 stamina but lose 1 charisma. Camera, we can use it as a combat action. It also helps us with some events. And the map, while investigating forest or village locations, we have a small chance of lowering doom. So yeah, let's buy the map and let's visit the shop again. Visiting the shop and buying an item raises our doom, but we are low enough for now. Steak knife, which is actually really good for the character we're currently playing, but does low damage. Cigarettes, flashlight is actually fantastic, we're going to buy this. And equip it right away, +1 to perception and helps us with some events. I don't want to keep saying that it helps us with some events, many items help us with some events. And lastly, I would love the compass, if you have it. Yes, here it is. +2 experience for each investigated location. Great. Now, before we go on, I will choose our home and rest. It costs doom to rest, but it will restore quite a bit of stamina and reason. So let's do it a couple of times. Once more would be enough. Yeah, and we're good. Now the game tells us that we must investigate downtown in order to progress the event, so yeah, let's go! The investigation is starting to take a toll on your health. You feel like you're about to fall asleep standing up. How do you address your weakened state? Had we taken a hot bath previously on our home, yeah, we would be okay right now. We can take a nap, or jog around the block, or buy a coffee. I think taking a nap raises our doom, jogging around the block causes stamina damage, and buying a coffee costs funds. I'm going to go jogging around the block. Strength check, okay? If we hadn't failed it, it would be okay and gain some experience. Half asleep, you stumble over the pavement and trip. Although your bravest stands for hours, you glean nothing besides the fact the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit. Yeah, this prompts us to investigate the downtown as well. Let me just equip the compass so we can gain, you know, more experience. Okay, let's keep investigating the downtown. We are at 20% doom. Believe it or not, we are okay for now. Your path is blocked by a rotting corpse covered in poison ivy. Ooh, an enemy. Deals damage to our stamina. Let's start hitting you. It's Tsuta-chan. Okay. One more hit should do it. Thankfully, we rested and recovered some of our health. We gained a level. Let's press the flashing button. So, when we gain a level, we can choose to restore our stamina or our reason. No need to do it now. We can raise luck, charisma, knowledge, perception, dexterity or strength. I think our weapon is strength-based. So, yeah, let's raise our strength. And we get to choose one perk. Quick thinking, one dexterity, and again, helps us with certain events. Leadership is +1 charisma, and hot bath, improved resting at home. I'm gonna go for quick thinking, yes. And yes, I remembered correctly, wooden bat is strength-based. Let's resolve the combat. When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering in through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. Also, it would be a good idea, you know, to find 2 items to discard, but I don't have enough funds. Let's investigate the mansion. Corpses are strung up on wire, like macabre marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. Ooh, what a sight! We lose some reason points. The fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered with black marks. Things are getting spicy, eh? Let's keep investigating. You were startled when you discovered that headless body. You were horrified when you saw its head, hanging in the middle of the room and laughing. Ooh, animated head. -1 to reasoning, okay? I'm going to hit you. Just one more hit should do it. It could be a light attack. There we go, easy stuff. When we have some black hair. Now, had we had the sewing needle, we could combine those and make a better healing item. Fantastic, I might discard it in order to get the bonus. Let me check if we can buy something cheap at the item store. The cigarettes cost 2 funds while the salt costs 1 fund. Let's buy that, discard it, and then discard the black hair as well. Now we did the extra, you know, things needed for solving the mystery. We find a huge pile of nets and hooks prepared for the big hunt. You quickly throw them into the ocean. Maybe that will stop them from sailing out. Okay, that will help near the end. Now we must investigate the seaside. Surely someone else must have caught one of these. You lurk around hoping to spot one of them. Investigating the cliff. You decide to enter a small shady bar in the docks. Maybe some of the old fishermen can help you in your quest. However, persuading them to do so might prove difficult. Try talking to them, buy them around. I don't think 1 fund will be enough for this. Oh, okay. No fisherman would refuse a free round. They tell you tales of sunken cities inhabited by underwater things with too many legs. We don't like too many legs. So, yeah, thank you, fisherman. The young man has glassy eyes and mumbles he replies as he caresses his cats. The beating movements of his arm disturb you. Ooh, we are nearing the end of the mystery. Something gigantic and invisible leaves a deep void in the sea. It's not moving and you swear it's watching you. -2 reason. After a slow interrogation, the young man manages to stutter out something about an organized fishing trip. Okay, that's interesting info. Let's keep searching. The waves lazily wash upon the shore. You take a deep breath. The fresh sea air clears your head. +1 reason. Thank you, game. See, not all events are bad, some are good. You sleep out at night and race towards the beach, terrified of what comes next. This is the last event for this mystery, so let's go! The full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked the doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only audible sounds are your ragged breathing and pounding heartbeat. You arrive at the water's edge, breathless. The possessed fisherman's boats fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across a dark ocean under a dark sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. It's not the sailors. The black beings must have left their bodies. Shocked, you watch them sail their way out of the harbor. You are terrified at the power, but relieved that they did not drag their meat puppets with them. Oh, and that's it. The black beings never returned, yet mothers would not let their children play on the beach. Over time, people forgot the last time they saw a boat out on the waves. Although some claim they see strange beings coming to the port at night. And this is the first ending for the Sorrowful Saga of the Moonlight Sailors. I could have done this a bit better if I have bought some items and did some other events, but it is what it is for now for this video. Let's finish this mystery. The old girl stirs again, so more town effects. The friendly dog disappeared last night. You will have to find a new place to buy equipment. So we do not have access to the store anymore, but there are ways around it if we need it. Also, we have no funds to buy items, so yeah, we don't worry much. We get another key. Fantastic, let's check out the peephole again. It's that creepy guy once more. And let's check the television. Local dentists have been found guilty of implanting dog teeth on their human patients. Wow! Motive is currently unknown. I don't really care about the motive. The fact that he did it, or she did it, was enough. Nothing in here, and I am going to take another bath to get some more experience. Let's start another mystery. Only 2 to go. The one that takes us to the mansion and the Macabre Memoir of Morbid Mermaids. Once again, I don't think we're able to get a special ending for this one, but I think we do get a nice weapon when this mystery ends, so yeah, let's begin. The janitor was obsessed with mermaids. He's collected every scrap of the legend about them in the school basement. Now his mind has snapped. He's decided it's time to make one of his own, using unfortunate students' bodies as materials. Ooh, okay. There's one thing everyone at school is talking about. Another girl from your area has gone missing. Could there be anything connecting all the missing people? I should investigate downtown next. Investigate the seaside location twice to complete the quest, the side quest. So right now we should go to downtown and investigate, but we can also investigate seaside to complete this. First, let me just heal up a bit. Once should do it, raises our doom a bit, but we should be okay for now. Travel to seaside and investigate. Walking on the beach, you spot a weirdly colored rock. It seems to be covered in some kind of black algae. Getting closer, you realize it's not a rock. It's an enemy. Drowner spawns. Ooh, you have quite a bit of health. Yep, let's go the brute method again. Just smack it until it's dead. And twice. And a third time. And once more should be enough. There, we took some damage to our reasoning, but we will survive. Could there be anything connecting all the missing people? I should investigate down next. Okay, we will do that, just let me finish with the side quest. Dark forces seem against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore, and we gained our first curse. I think it will be available now. We have Slit Mouth from before, from the Slit Lady, my -1 charisma, -1 strength. And we also get the curse Stalker. Someone is following you, human enemies get more powerful, and this effect stacks. The more we get this curse, the more powerful the enemies will get. So, it's time to investigate Downtown. It's a bad time to be out of cash, says the grim-looking man who's standing in your way. Our company fortunately specializes in cases like yours and would gladly help you get back on track. After all, he takes a step closer and you could swear there's a faint smell of rust around the man. Everyone has something to sell. We can sell Fondest Memory, Peace of Mind, which means Reasoning, and Jar of Blood, which means Stamina. Sure, we have enough of that. -3 stamina, +2 funds. You startle awake on a park bench. Did you faint? There's no sign of the Grim Man anywhere, but you find an envelope full of cash inside your pocket. Fantastic, we're going to rest once more at our house. There. And keep playing. Let's investigate the school. She said she would do everything to be with you, even if it meant to cheat death itself. Stalker girl. Oh yeah, how fun. Bash her until she moves no more. That sounded wrong. But come on, we're playing a video game. Jeez. And once more should do it. We gained another level. Absolutely freaking fantastic. We're going to get one more strength point and fast swimmer. Faster offensive actions, that's actually good, meaning our attacks in the combat screen will be faster, will cost less time. +1 luck and, you know, help in some events. +1 perception for the art knowledge and an eye for art and details. I'm going to pick the fast swimmer. And we found an item as well. Occult diary, let's check it out. If we use it, -3 doom, so yeah, that's good. We should keep investigating the school. As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've seen before. As you turn to your friends for reassurance, you notice that some also wear these eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and distorted, and you can't shake off the feeling that they are not quite themselves. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end, and you realize something is terribly wrong. They are preparing for something. This can't be healthy. Are they hiding something? I would be suspicious and say they are preparing for something. A sense of dread creeps over you as the masked people are swarming through the store, filling their carts with food and survival equipment. You notice the goods prices have already skyrocketed. You realize that you need to act fast if you won't have any chance of survival or will lose 2 funds. That's okay. You find a notebook containing handwritten and detailed notes about the swimming club itself and mermaids? Okay, let's travel to the Morbid school that opened up right now. A nauseating stench stops you. Someone has scattered rotten fish guts everywhere and hung up countless fish heads. You cover your mouth as you slowly retreat. A vast flock of seagulls outside viciously attack the windows, damage to our stamina and reasoning. Whoever the kidnapper may be, they seem to be really obsessed with mermaids. Inside the science lab you find a plan of the town's sewer system. Someone has marked a path leading from the sea directly to the school building. Fantastic, I'm going to rest a couple of more times. There, our doom's at 46%. As I said before, we're going to be okay. This is still quite easy. Let's investigate downtown. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. Location's threat levels increases. This means bad events happening. There's something wrong here. A weird apathy seems to infect every adult you ask for help. You'll have to deal with this alone. Ain't that the truth? And this comes from an adult, so yeah, you know. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. It looks like someone or something tore out its throat. We can steal the gun, check the wounds for clues, or escape before more people arrive. I'm guessing checking the wounds for clues would be a knowledge check, so I will escape before more people arrive. +2 reason, fantastic. You compare the sewer plan with the school map and it suddenly dawns on you. School basement, that must be the place the kidnapper is keeping the missing swimmers. Okay, let's go investigate the school. The investigation is taking a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. 53% of doom. There's no turning back now. God, let's hope she's alright. She's not. School basement. You bust through the door to the janitorial closet, but it's already too late. The latest missing girl is lying on a dirty mattress. Her upper torso, at least. A tail of a fish has been crudely sewn in place of her legs. She was too weak and died. You hear the mad janitor say. He looks you up and down. Maybe you'll do. Let's enter combat mode. Not giving up after the previous failure, the obsessed janitor has found another body to experiment on. You. 36 HP, -1 stamina. I think we'll survive, especially now that we have faster attacks. Both attacks landed, that's great. Let's keep, once again, the brute mode. And boom. And can we get more? Yes, I think you are done, Mr. Janitor. Oh, excuse me, Mad Janitor. Now, there was another way of solving this mystery, but I didn't have the items needed. Let's resolve the combat. Mad Janitor's body slumps to the floor. You pick up his axe, using it as a crutch. You try to leave the room. Injured and weakened, you slowly lose consciousness in the school corridor. Police officers find you a few hours later. No trace of the Mad Janitor is found, but you will sleep a little better tonight knowing that the other students are safe. Ending 1, and we get experience, and more experience because we did the side quest, -5% doom, and 1 day progresses. But we also got this neat fire axe, that if I remember correctly is better than the wooden bat. Let's see the new effect. The imposing shadow cast by the old lighthouse is getting longer each day. Okay, I'm going to have to check this out here. Lighthouse gets 1 additional floor. This will come into play after we finish with the mysteries. We have just 1 left, which will take us out of town. Okay, it's sharp, it requires strength, damage of 6, low chance to hit. Oh, let's check the wooden bat. Less damage but better chance to hit. I'm gonna go for the fire axe, to be honest. Let's go back home and get 1 more key. Check in here. Check the TV. Demolition of an old inner city shrine has resulted in an array of unfortunate accidents and, most recently, the death of 6 people suspected of arson. Okay then. Let's check for weird events through the peephole. Oh, nothing this time. That's good. I am gonna go for the small experience boost, yes. And yeah, we're ready to start a new mystery. I'm thinking this one will take us out of town so we can't visit our apartment to rest. Still, we are at good stamina and good reasoning, so yeah. Nothing out there, so it's all cool. Our last mystery is the Perilous Parable of Peculiar Painting. Let's go! A damp-looking letter addressed to you arrived this morning. Amiya Ichiro, a famous painter you were once a huge fan of, has replied to a message you sent him last summer. Nice! He thanked you for the letter and invited you to his mansion. You are going to witness the creation of his true masterpiece, he wrote. Just how could you decline? We can't, apparently. You finally arrived at the mansion's gate. You're afraid you will never be able to remove the lingering, musty smell of wetlands from your clothes. Now, where is everyone? More icons will open up as we progress. First one, though, is just here. Mansion foyer advances the mystery. Overgrown garden? The investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. If we had the perk, this would be much better, but honestly, my stamina and reason are okay, no time for it. -3 doom? As inviting as it may be, you have more important things to do. Yeah! You continue your search. While walking through the empty mansion, you can hear something rustling in the bushes behind the building. It's this new area. The pair has been following you since morning. You finally managed to lose them, but can't shake the feeling that it will only get worse. Okay. Crouching next to a moss-covered stone is a woman. Hello? Are you here for Ichiro-san's showcase of the newest painting? Ah, where are my manners? My name is Amy, and I'm a curator working for the art gallery in Shiokawa. Amy smiles. Ichiro-san is somewhere in the mansion, I'm sure. Also, let me say this again, if my Japanese accent is atrocious, forgive me, I don't speak Japanese. I'd help you look for him, but I want to catalog these, she says, pointing at the rock. These ritualistic markings are unique to this region, I've been told. Okay, so Amy is here, the painting studio is here. I happen to know some good things about this specific mystery. I've played the game while it was on early access quite a bit. One of the best endings you can get here is just investigating the places that Amy is at, shown by this little icon here. So let's do that. It's a bad time for you to be out of gas, says the grim-looking man who's standing in your way. Our company, yeah, we read that before. Can we give a jar of blood, peace of mind, or fondest memory? Let's go for fondest memory this time. Oh, this was the reason, not the other one. We feel sad, but can't even tell why. In our pocket we find some cash. Also, we gained a level. Once again, I'm going to upgrade my strength. Now, folklore studies give us 1 knowledge. Running shoes, smaller doom penalty from running from combat. Yeah, I forgot to mention, you can run away from combat, but I usually don't do that. And plus 1 luck. Yeah, actually I'm gonna go for luck. You hear the sound of glass breaking somewhere in the mansion. Okay, let's investigate the foyer where Amy is. Following a suspicious person, you enter an old, run-down massive room. It stinks like spoiled milk and only has 2 doors, one of which you came through. You can't see the strange man anywhere. Leave through the other door or search the room. I'm going to search the room. There's nothing really important here, but you think you might be able to use the one item you did find, library book. If you wish to get more experience, and I think we can also return it for funds, I can't remember. Let's get the experience. There are countless paintings hung on the walls of this mansion. All of them show alien landscapes and weird humanoids dancing around in circles. You don't recognize any of them, but the technique used is unmistakable. Ichiro-san painted this. Okay, new areas opened up. The Dark World said that I clicked too eagerly will, you know... I flipped this up a bit, but it's okay. Will give us a special item if we have a light source. At some distance from the main building there's an old workshop. Even though the surroundings are not overgrown, in its heyday, it must have been used to store the gardening equipment. Inside it's really dark and you don't have the time to search this place closely. Grab a flashlight, use your own light source. I do have a flashlight. Using your flashlight, you manage to get a better look inside. In the corner you find something really promising. We find the chainsaw without fuel, which had another mystery been progged, to solve later, this would be very, very useful. Also, if you have the fuel, which we can buy in town, it's a fantastic weapon to have. Yes, again, countless paintings, yeah. All of them show alien landscapes and weird humanoids dancing around in circles. Ichiro-san made them, blah blah blah. Boarded up building. Amy's here, let's follow her. In the mirror you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. Plus 2 doom. It's just a distorted version of ourselves, no worries. Finally, you find a key in one of the desk drawers. You head towards the private rooms, hoping to find the painter himself. Private rooms, Amy's here. A woman bumps into you as she runs from a beauty parlor. Before you can say anything, you notice her face. She's carved out her own eyes. If I can see it, she cries, it can't see me, right? You shudder, seeing a faint vision of Goizo reflecting in the beauty parlor's mirrors. Ooh boy, -2 stamina. You instinctively grab Amy, who almost faints at the sight of the room you both enter. Every visible surface is covered in obscene paintings and grotesque monster faces. Ichiro-san sits alone in front of an empty canvas. Ichiro-san smiles when he notices you two. Ah, my biggest fan and Miss Amy are both here. He stands up and comes closer, looking at you from behind his dark glasses. Would you please be kind and wait in the foyer? I need Miss Amy to help me with the latest painting. Amy looks at you, surprised, but doesn't say anything. So we can investigate the private rooms or we can investigate the foyer. Let's try the private rooms again. You find a heavy tome wrapped in moth-eaten black velvet in an old locked cabinet. When you remove the book's wrappings, you recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. We can read it, we can burn it, we can take it. Let's try burning it! -3 doom. You may never know what's inside the hideous book, but that's a good thing. Usually it's a spell if we read it. No, you can't leave Amy with that creepy man, no matter how famous he is. You quickly go back to the room and gasp. Ichiro-san prepares to stab the unconscious Amy. Ichiro-san looks at you and smiles. You can't stop my work now. The painted monster reaches out from the canvas and grabs the surprised Ichiro-san by his neck. No, this is not what was supposed to happen, and it's combat time. 36 HP, -3 reason as damage. Yeah, we're pretty screwed. I think if we had the flamethrower, it would open up some new choices. Let's try and do it the traditional way. Beating a canvas monster to death. Also, it's called his ultimate creation. Ooh, you hit hard this time, eh? And you're done. You've managed to finally defeat the horrible eldritch being and destroy the canvas it used as a portrait. As a portal, rather. Expecting the eldritch being will use other canvases to return, you and Amy both take the time to burn every painting in the mansion. Hopefully Zero-Sun's legacy will soon be forgotten. Okay. We defeated his greatest work, plus 30 experience, -5 doom, reason stamina, and time passes for 1 day. And one more effect for the town. School curfew. With more and more students going missing, the police have restricted access to the school building. The library additional action is disabled. Okay, I think we're cool for now, actually. Take the key. Let me check our experience. No, it will not be enough for a level. It's the weirdo again. Let's check the TV. Once a year, a ramen shop appears where there was once an alleyway. The ramen shop sold inside. It is made from its former patrons, but can cure any health problem. That's actually a hint for other things that could happen in the game. Let's take a cold bath, so we restore some reason. Let's check the curtains. Nothing there. Nothing here. And yeah, we are done. We should go to the lighthouse. Now we are ready to enter the lighthouse and use 5, or rather 4 in this specific case, keys to open the padlocks. We can enter the lighthouse. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things, that whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run away from this place as far and fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. Fantastic, we have an option to rest a bit, to restore stamina and reason, but it will raise our doom. We are at an okay doom meter. I think we'll do fine if we fully rest. Let's go up to like 70, yeah, and start climbing. Oh, and we have Amy with us, I forgot about that. You are stopped by a girl wearing dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, it says, reaching for her bag. It's too late anyway. You instinctively take a step back, and when you notice a knife in her hand, you have to think fast. Try to reason with her. Not enough charisma. You try talking her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises the knife and slices right across her own throat, nearly decapitating herself. You carefully step over her body, and you just lose 2 reason. Okay, she just, offed herself, and we're going to ignore this. 74% doom. Climbing up the winding staircase, you are stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and the mask off. Nothing personal, really. Oh, Takashi-san, the ultimate opportunist. Had we had the handcuffs item, we could have resolved this much easier and much, in a much simpler way. For now, we have to fight. His attacks deal doom damage, so we're quite safe. And he's gone. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment, stole all the clues and newspaper clippings and pinned them here. The more you study them, you discover you can't remember any of them, except one. We have to select the title of the second mystery we investigated. It wasn't the spine chilling story of school scissors, it was the sorrowful saga of the Moonlight sailors, because we left the painting one for last, and yeah, it shows the Mermaids one third, so we are safe. We have to answer this correctly, else we get doom damage. Correct answer, you rip the newspaper clipping of a case you seem to remember. Underneath it is a tiny button, you press it and with a buzz the gate opens. This one could be switched with a different question, like the second or third enemy we fought, so it's a good thing to keep track of things in this game. Let's gain the level. I'm going to get some luck. and running shoes, art knowledge. There's not much point now, let's get the art knowledge. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect the door to a hole inside the central pillar. If there's a switch inside, you'll have to risk getting cut by the numerous glass shards and knives. You've managed to locate the door switch while avoiding the knives and glass shards with a buzz the gate open. I think this is a dexterity check. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Wait a minute. Someone has been taking photos focused on you. The photos include the enemies you fought with. There's something wrong, but you can't precisely say what. This is what I said earlier. We have to choose which was the second enemy we fought. I think it was the scissor woman. It was a wrong answer. +5 doom. Your head starts to hurt. Is everything just something you've imagined? The photo suddenly disappears, so does the door, allowing you to continue. I remembered wrong. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. A cable that should be powering it is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered with a weird moist goo. Just inhaling the fumes make your eyes itch and water, but to power the gate, you'll need to disconnect a faulty plug. It was a strength check, okay? We have 9 strength, which is more than enough. Weird goo burns your fingers, but you quickly manage to separate the faulty plug and connect the proper cable. With a buzz, the gate opens. And we've reached the top. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? All you have to do now is click on the mirror and finish this mystery. Trail of blood. As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse on the floor. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual awakening the Eldritch Old God. But what's done is done. It will steer in slumber again and again until the stars are right once more. Congratulations, you are safe. For now. Okay, so we finished the whole game this time, even though I thought it would take a bit more. Level 5, difficulty setting Skeptic. Our equipped items, we fought Goizo 51 minutes and 25 seconds. We've managed to solve 4 mysteries, 2 new events, encountered 10 new enemies, and unlocked 1 new achievement. Okay, and yeah, this is it. It's a fantastic game. I think it's more suitable for streaming rather than, on-demand videos, but still it's quite fun. I enjoy it very much, so yeah, I might upload every Sunday or Saturday one of these because I enjoy it very much and until I get bored with it. At any rate, thank you everybody so very much for watching. Please consider subscribing, click the like button if you like the video, click the dislike button if you didn't like the video. Leave a nice comment, leave a comment with a suggestion of what you want to see me play next. All those nice things help my channel grow and I really appreciate it. I will see you all in the next one. Until then, stay safe and have fun!